what's up, everybody? It's me and SoulRedX, and welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas
Wait,
count.
wait, wait. Something's not right. Something's different.
Right. See, I'm in the same backdrop.
Yeah, same.
I've worn this shirt before in the video.
I mean, I'm plaid, so yeah, that's right.
It's because I'm drinking a Coke.
I have a Dr. Pepper.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Got it. I was doing the intro.
You right. I knew I wasn't saying something.
Alright, take two.
Hey, it's me, GBD, and welcome back to the Christmas countdown. Me and Soul, are here. Day 6. Day 6, guys. We pretty much halfway there. I almost said done, because mentally, I am. But today we are talking about the best video game of 2018.
Okay, so do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Mine came out at the beginning of the year, and it's off of a lot of people's radars, and
I would say that, yeah.
it's off of a lot of people's radar. But honestly, it's the one game that I've enjoyed playing through. I played through it within a couple weeks. Nothing bad happened. No controversy was with it. Like it's pretty clean. And that game is A Way Out. It is a co-op story game that is like an episodic story in a way, but it's basically you're playing a movie with your friend. And I have to say, the twist I never saw coming. I'm not going to spoil it because it is on the channel.
I was gonna say, should we say spoilers or not?
I'm not gonna spoil it because I do have a full Let's Play of it that they could watch within 3 hours.
That's true. I remember playing it and finding it was fun as hell.
It was, and honestly, I would like to revisit it because you never played Act 2 and 3.
No, I didn't. But I would have liked to try it again to do the opposite.
Yes, to see what happens with the opposite way, because there are multiple endings for this game, and we only saw one. But it's a $40 game that honestly is a $60 game, but only
it's anymore. I think it's like 19
or
29.
When it came out, it was a $40 game that you only needed one copy of. Your friend didn't need a copy.
Which, can I just say, I wish more games would do that.
I highly agree with that.
Like, I wish more co-op games would. Okay, if you're doing something co-op, and you're going to do, and we're we're all about share playing and co-op.
Yeah.
Have it to where only one person needs the copy.
And the thing is,
it sells more units.
But like you didn't even have to do share play with like internet connection. You just downloaded the demo of the game and you were able to just accept my invite and play the full game.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely amazing. Just the graphics alone looked fantastic. The writing was fantastic.
The writing was great.
Like it, honest to God, and like the puzzles. There weren't really puzzles, but in this type of game, you would consider them puzzles.
Semi-puzzles.
Yeah, even those, like, they fit well with the co-op. Because you played it split screen, partially. But the thing is, like, it varied. So, if your part was more predominant and like it needed to be seen more, your camera would zoom out and it would become bigger on the screen while the other person's would be smaller. Which it was a great mechanic, and it very played with the movie cinematography type of game it was. I mean, there are some close games that I would consider I enjoyed this year. Like Spider-Man and
Yeah, Spider-Man, you at one point says was your game of the year.
at one point, but I thought about it, and what really hit me hard with this was when the DLC dropped. I couldn't wait for the Black Cat DLC. I played it. I didn't even beat episode 1 yet. And episode 2, I think episode 3 is out. I think the entire...
Episode 2 is out. Episode 3 is almost out.
Okay. Well, but still, like, when I was playing the original campaign, I could not wait to beat it. I couldn't stop playing it. But the thing is, once the DLC came out, like, while yes, Black Cat and, like, the story is a whole nother campaign, and it didn't pull me in like the original campaign.
It was like the campaign was Guardians.
Yeah.
And the DLC was the Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Not Ant-Man and the Wasp, but Ant-Man.
Yeah.
You know, like Guardians suckered you in, and then Ant-Man was like, yeah, it's good, but you know, like, I mean, I'm not gonna go back and watch Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Now I have to be the one Marvel fanboy who's like, and have you know, Ant-Man is my favorite movie of the cinematic universe.
I do own Ant-Man on Blu-ray. But that's just because I have every single MCU movie on Blu-ray.
Yeah, well. Do you have Thor the Dark World on Blu-ray?
Yes. It was on sale for $3 at Walmart.
That's justifiable. I'm thinking you paid $21
Nope.
for the Dark World.
It's funny. I paid for Iron Man 3 and Thor the Dark World, both of which are seen as the worst movies of the
Iron Man
MCU.
2 is
I feel like Iron Man 2 is higher than
no, Iron Man 2 is worse, I think, than Iron Man 3.
You sure?
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 didn't have any AC/DC in it.
Yeah, but Iron Man 2 had a really, like, Tony Stark is an asshole, but he was at his major assholishness and stupidness in Iron Man 2.
He was, but Iron Man 3, they
Like,
did the
killed
Mandolin.
Jon Favreau in Iron Man 2 for really no reason besides Jon Favreau was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I need to go make movies.
I mean, also, Hubbard's in Iron Man 3. You can't deny it. You cannot deny it. But anyway, moving on. Another one that actually, it came out at the beginning of the year, and I really did enjoy it, and like the story was great, but there was just it was confusing how to finish it, and it didn't pull me in quite. Was Far Cry 5.
Yeah. Far Cry 5 is really good.
It's really good, but the problem is it's very unclear how to complete the game because you're going in so many directions and missions take so long.
It's an Ubisoft game.
It is an Ubisoft game. What is also interesting is the DLC that comes out at the beginning of next year. About
Looks really good.
which basically looks like Fallout 76 done right. Why does that game keep popping up into our
I don't
thoughts?
Why does trash keep popping up everywhere you go?
It's like one piece of trash. Once you have one piece of trash, it grows. But anyway, your favorite game of 2018.
My favorite game.
Well, what is your game of the year?
Game of the year. It really comes as no surprise. It's took home the big award. It's probably one of the highest rated PlayStation 4 games. Everyone's talking about how it's the game of the century. I mean, well, not game of the century, but game for this system.
Damn, I didn't know video games was in the 1800s.
But pretty much the game of this generation.
Yeah.
My game's fucking God of War.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for the purest form of this, to me, this game right here, if anyone is to tell me I want to pick up a PS4, what game should I get? This is the first one that immediately comes to mind. This was the Last of Us 2. This is the Last of Us for PlayStation 3.
Mm-hmm.
SC10 for PlayStation 2. This is Crash Bandicoot or Spyro Enter the Dragon for PlayStation 1. You know, it's that game that you say, okay, this is why you have a PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The story is fucking great. The graphics are phenomenal. I'm probably a good 10, 12 hours into the game. Okay? And I'm still, everywhere I go, talking, damn, this game is pretty.
I have it. I haven't played it yet.
You need to. You really, really need to. The combat, even 5, 10, 12 hours in, it's constantly evolving. You know, like when you get Kratos' second set of weapons, which I'm not going to spoil what they are. Okay, that opens up a whole new area of a whole new way of combat.
Okay.
Okay. But I already thought it was going to be my game of the year. Okay, so I'm like, the only thing I can really think that would topple it is Monster Hunter World,
which is a fantastic game.
But the part that, when I was over at a friend's house, the part that really sold it on me was, you fight a fucking dragon. And I don't mean like, okay, you start a fight, but then there's a bunch of like quick time events, and then, you know, you go back in a fight and there's like more quick time. No. I mean, like, you fight a fucking dragon. Like, I'm not going to spoil how. I'm not going to spoil, you know, how the build up or the aftermath to it, but no, like, you have a long, drawn out fight with a dragon. And there's literally a moment where Artorias goes to Kratos and it's like, can you kill it? The first initial thought that came out of my mind was, I've killed a god.
Ah.
But no, you fight a fucking dragon. And it is as epic as that sounds.
It does. It sounds fucking great.
It is. And like each boss fight is just, it's unique from the first encounter. And I'm gonna spoil the first boss fight because everyone knows about the first boss fight.
Yeah.
You know, from the first boss fight with the stranger to the second boss fight to the one with the dragon, it just keeps going and going and upping and upping. It is a modern Tale Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in video game form. You know, it's a semi-open world game. You know, it's got it has fucking fantastic music. I've seriously thought about just buying the soundtrack alone.
Damn.
Yeah.
I told you it's a good game.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack was so good. That's what they remember. That's what they opened up, I think, 2016's E3 with.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, was the God of War soundtrack, and you were like, this is really good.
Yeah.
But I cannot recommend this game enough. It's like $40 new, and I'm pretty sure you can find it cheaper. You know, it is damn worth every fucking penny it is. Santa Monica Studio has pretty much knocked a fucking ballpark, and it really curious me when they do the sequel. Okay.
Yeah, a sequel.
It's obvious because they introduced the 9. Okay, but you don't get to go to all of them. You only have to get to go to like 3 or 4. Okay, you don't even get to like. You barely even interact so far where I'm at with like the gods. You don't even get to like heavily interact with the gods. You know. So obviously, when the sequel comes out, it's going to be very interesting because it's so well received. It's been so hyped up.
Yeah.
5 years working on this, you know. It's going to be very interesting to see how a sequel is. And it makes me worried because, like, it has such a high standard that I don't know if people are it's going to A, meet that, and if it does, if people are going to accept that, they're going to be like, no, man, you need to do better.
Yeah.
You know?
I fully get that.
But I fucking
I will be streaming it eventually.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you need to. Like, you gotta beat Let's Go.
Yeah. I haven't. Me and Joe need to get on that.
Yeah, y'all need to fucking get on. I would say people who are streaming Let's Go are almost done with Let's Go, or all
Yeah.
done with it.
Well, my problem got where I just got tired of the.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you need to take breaks. The Sims is weekly, Fortnite is weekly.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the Christmas countdown is taking a lot of time,
Yeah.
but after that, you really need to
I
play God of War.
honestly see God of War starting in January.
Yeah.
Cause really, like, I don't see.
Yeah.
I honestly don't see
Besides-
myself going to Spider-Man unless it's a one-off.
The only thing I can also think of is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is the only like game I know exactly that I'm gonna stream on the channel. The other new games, I'm not sure.
The thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 is everyone's going to be streaming it.
Yeah, Street Fighter, not Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, though.
See, I don't know.
I don't
You
know
and
how.
I don't know. You and fighting games don't really mix.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good with Smash. I'm just trying to beat this one fucking level.
It's not just you. A lot of people are having trouble with the World of Light.
Like, it's aggravating because I want to unlock the characters so I can play them online.
I know. Just go through Classic.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, that's the fastest way to unlock characters. Just go through Classic.
Yeah. It's probably what I would do.
That way you can find out who she is and against her.
Yeah.
Okay, that way you know when you finally go back to the World of Light.
Yeah.
You know, I know your combat. Let me beat you.
Yeah, I'm pretty decent in Smash, surprisingly.
So find out who it is, unlock her, train against her for a bit so you know her patterns and how
Yeah.
to beat her. You know?
Yep.
And then when you go against her, okay, I win.
Yep. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Christmas Countdown. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we will be talking about the best movie of 2018, movie of the year, which oddly enough doesn't, like game of the year, doesn't have that much competition.
No, it doesn't. Then again, I don't think we've really seen a lot of movies like we did last year.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a lot of like major out like last year.
I mean, last year you had Thor Ragnarok and you had Justice League and
Well, no,
Wonder Woman.
I'm talking about just non-superhero films.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just talking about the big ones that stood out.
Yeah.
Which
But
are
I think,
superhero movies.
like, the biggest thing that came to my mind this year was we had Mission Impossible, Ready Player One, Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
So these are big. They're not good, but they're big. Avengers,
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Mm-hmm. We had a lot, but we'll get to those next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.
Geek out.